such hype for this game. And let's see how the teams perform as the Sooners approach the ball, and we are underway. Line drive kick, not particularly good. Bounce off a Nebraska player at the 18-yard line. He cuts up to the 24-yard line. Double wing formation. Nebraska changing the play. The crowd cheering, and Crouch gets the exchange. They have a collision. It's handoff to Alexander. Finds good running room. Stephan on the tackle, but not before he gets to the 31. Willie Miller is the single tailback, double wing formation, two wide receivers to the right, 2nd and 4 from the Nebraska 31 in motion, and the option play to the left side. Crouch keeps up the field. He almost breaks at the 40, gets all the way up to the 45 and to the 46. That's the straight I formation, two wide receivers to the right, tight end Wistrom on the left. Here is quarterback Crouch handing the ball off to Dan Alexander into the middle of the line, and Stephan, for the third time in this game early, stuffed him with help from Torrance Marshall and friends, and I don't think he got more than about a half yard, if anything. 2nd and 10 Nebraska from their own 46. The straight I formation. Here is Crouch. Option play. Keeps the right side. Gets by one tackler, then it's tackled at the 48. A pickup of 2. Nebraska has 2 wide receivers left and 1 to the right. 1 running back behind Crouch. Takes a 5-step drop. Throws down the middle. It's caught. First down Nebraska at the Oklahoma 40-yard line. Their leading receiver, Tracy Wistrom, makes the catch at the 40. Crouch under center, straight I. The fake to the fullback. Crouch back to pass. He looks. He lobs a pass. Has a man wide open. Caught at the 9 to the 5. And touchdown Nebraska. Matt Davidson caught the pass as Crouch fakes the handoff. Josh Brown, who is from Foyle, Oklahoma, trying the extra point at the south end zone. The ball is down, the kick is in the air, and it is good. And we have our first timeout. The Nebraska has the touchdown, and they lead Oklahoma 7-0 with 12:02 to go first period. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Here with about 3 minutes gone in this game, 7-0. Here's the kickoff. A line drive kick, not a particularly good one. Skips at the 15 to the 10. Savage has it to the 10-yard line, to the 15 to the 20, and he gets up to the 25-yard line. So about the same place Nebraska started their first drive. They started at the 24 in their territory. Sooners start at their own 25, and let's see what happens here. 3 wide receivers left, Wolfolk, Norman, and Mackey. And it's shotgun from the 25, and Quentin Griffin back there with shotgun. Heupel pass is blocked, knocked down by Nebraska lineman. The shotgun, 2nd and 10 Oklahoma from their own 25. Man in motion is Savage from right to left. Now the snap. The blitz is on. Heupel pass out of the hands of Trent Smith at the 28. And a flag interference may be called, I believe. Let's check it. So the ball is at the 35. 1st and 10. Under center is Heupel now. Griffin behind Heupel. Handoff goes to Savage on the sweeper on the left side. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. And out of bounds, first down up at the 47-yard line. Got 12 yards. Shotgun formation with wide receivers deployed, 2 to each side. Back to pass. Heupel chased out of the pocket. He will run. He's hit hard and tackled for a yard loss. Tackled him very hard. That was Randy Stella. Sooners trailing 7-0 with 11:01 to go. And clock running here in the first period. The blitz is on. Back to pass is Heupel. Good protection. He throws. It's caught by Fagan, and he's tackled immediately, but he got up to down to the 44-yard line from the 47 in Oklahoma territory down to the 44 in Nebraska territory. They have a tight slot to the right. Shotgun formation on a 3rd down 2 from the Nebraska 44. Heupel backs up. Blitz is on. He throws. It's overthrown. He had to get rid of it in a hurry. Wolfolk was streaking down the left side. Jeff Ferguson is the punter for Oklahoma. The snap is low. He gets it, puts it in the air, tries to pooch it, but it'll go way too far, it appears. Well, wait a moment. Let's check it. It may go out of bounds. Yes, it is a good kick. We thought it was going in the end zone, which it did, but it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. So my apologies to Mr. Ferguson. High formation. Crouch fakes the handoff. Keeps. He's hit in the backfield. Tackle for a loss by Roy Williams. Got him back at the 7, I believe, as he was running down the line of scrimmage to his left on the option play. From the 7, it's 12 yards to go, 2nd down, straight I. Fullback handoff. Miller breaks free. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Roy Williams catches him at the 50. There's that quick opening fullback handoff that Nebraska has been using for 8,000 years. That was 43 yards. The ball's at the 50, and it's Nebraska with their 4th first down. Again, the I formation. Crouch fakes the handoff. He's back to throw. He looks. He throws. He has a man. Caught by Wistrom at the 45 and banged out of bounds by J.T. Thatcher inside the 40, a first down for Nebraska at the Oklahoma 39-yard line. I formation, wide receivers, one to the right and one to the left. Tight end is on the right side. Here's Crouch handing off again to Miller. Same play that gained him 43 yards a moment ago. Torrance Marshall gets him this time after he picks up 2 to the 37-yard line over the left side. Nebraska's second down play and 8 from the Oklahoma 37. Crouch down the line with the option. He keeps, cuts over right tackle, gets by man at the 30, 25, 20, 15, to the 10, to the 5, and right at the pylon. Touchdown, Nebraska. Boy, the guy is something. I'll tell you, that Crouch is a great player. He went 37 yards. Now here is Josh Brown from Foyle, Oklahoma, kicking for Nebraska. The extra point at the south end zone, and it's good. And by the way, he hasn't missed all year in extra points, as Brown is now 44-44 from PATs. Timeout. Oklahoma trails at 14-0 with 8:11 to go first period.
I think offensively the Sooners can come back, and certainly Nebraska will get in a little bit more of a cautious mode here, perhaps, and maybe not give you the opportunity for big play, but defensively we got to stop this thing.
Here's Chase Long kicking off against the wind. This one's a high kick. Taken by Savage at 12, to the 15, to the 20, to his right at the 24, and then wrapped up at the 24-yard line. Josh Norman in motion from slot left to the right, shotgun formation. Heupel hands the ball off to Quentin Griffin. Over the left side, gets a yard or two. Across the 25 to the 26, maybe the 27. From their own 27-yard line. From the shotgun, they're showing blitz. 7 guys they bring. The pass is underthrown and tipped, I believe, and underthrown at the 30-yard line, intended for Josh Norman. Trailing 14-0. They're 0 of 1 on third down conversions. Here's the shotgun. They do not blitz this time. Heupel throws the pass. Caught at the 40. Wide open with Savage to the 45. And tackled right there by Carlos Hope. Boy, he was wide open that time. And the tight end on the right side is Matt Anderson. Here's Heupel rolling to the left this time. Fires a pass. Caught it. Beautiful. Had to leave the feet to make the catch. Woolfolk did right at the yard line needed for the first down. Josh Norman in motion first toward and then away from the formation. Blitz is on. Back to pass Heupel. Fires it down. They see if there's a flag down. We don't see any. It appeared that Mackey got tangled up with Joe Walker, the rover. Shotgun formation from the Nebraska 45. Heupel back to pass. He looks. He fires. It's caught by Woolfolk. Great catch at the 40-yard line, across the 35, and tackled at the 32. What a catch. Got away from Sweeney. Sweeney was all over Woolfolk. I don't know how he caught that ball, but that was a absolutely phenomenal catch. As we have 2 wide receivers to the right and 2 to the left. And Nebraska has 10 men on the line. The blitz is on. Here's a quick pass. Caught by Woolfolk. Then the flea flicker, the handoff to Works. He's knocked out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Second down play and 4 from the Nebraska 26-yard line. Nebraska leads 14-0, 5:41 to go first period. From the shotgun, Heupel with the blitz, looks to pass, fires a pass down the middle, overthrown for Savage in the end zone. Erwin Sweeney covering. Oklahoma's been pretty successful on third down conversions. They brought 9 players. Heupel backs up, fires a pass, overthrown at the 20-yard line. He's 1 for 2 from this distance on the year, 7 of 12, kicking with the wind. Longest for the season is 40. The ball is down. The kick is in the air. Certainly long enough. No good, though, as it went off to the right, I believe. So the Sooners fail to get any points, even though they drive it all the way from 125 to the other. Here's the I formation. The handoff to Burkholder, and he cracks up to the 33-yard line. Got from the 26 to the 33. Tight end is on the left side as well, and that's Tristram, so it's overloaded to the left. There's a pitch back to Burkhalter, sweeping left, and Kalmus wraps him up, and the ball is free, but I think it was down. Short of the first down, however, as he went around the left side, and they may call holding on Dominic Raiola, the center of Nebraska. They go from the 23 to the 36, second down play, Nebraska at their own 23. Shotgun, and Crouch with players in front of him, goes to the left side, he's tackled from behind. That didn't work at all. The Sooners really played that well. Here's a big third down and 12 from the 24 for Nebraska, their own 24. Crouch with the I formation, fakes the handoff, he's back to pass. He has a pass, he has a man, he has the first down at the Nebraska 39-yard line. Matt Davison, a 16-yard pickup, and it's 1st and 10 Nebraska. That's their 6th of the game from their own 40. I formation. Down the line goes Crouch. He's hit. He's tackled after a pickup of a couple. Banged into his own man and then was tackled on the play by Jeremy Wilson-Guest, the left tackle. Second down, play 9 for Nebraska from their own 41. Overloaded to the right side. Newcomb in motion, handoff with a flag down. Burkhalter, he's hit at the line of scrimmage, didn't get anywhere. They may have had a man illegal motion. That's the signal by the referee, John Laurie. Two wide receivers to the right, tight end on the left. Single tailback behind Crouch, who backs up, quick drop, inside screen, almost intercepted by Kalmus. Pass completed to Newcomb, but he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. Hayden Phelps, who's averaging about 43 yards per kick. Check that precisely. 43.8. Here's a high kick that's into the wind. Thatcher waits for it. He takes it, fair catch at the Oklahoma 25-yard line. At the 26-yard line, in Oklahoma territory, first down and 10 yards to go. Trent Smith in motion, shotgun, handoff to Quentin Griffin around the right side, gets absolutely nothing. May have lost a yard, we'll have to see where they spot it. Nebraska has 10 men within 2 or 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. Heupel, quick pass, caught at the 29, to the 30, to the 35, faking to the 40, faking up to the 44-yard line. First down Sooners on a pickup of 18 yards. Single tailback is to the right of Heupel from the shotgun. It's Quentin Griffin from the Oklahoma 44. Fake to Griffin, shovel pass, and caught but tackled right as he made the catch on the shovel pass. Latrell to Heupel's left, Quentin Griffin to the right. Safety blitz, here's a pass that's caught at the 48 by Latrell, to the 50, to the 45. First down at the Nebraska 41. Nice catch by Seth Latrell, who was the leading rusher against Nebraska in 1997. He had 88 yards up at Lincoln. From the Nebraska 41, first and 10 now going against the wind. Shotgun formation, Nebraska showing blitz. Heupel, back to pass, quick spot pass, incomplete. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Oklahoma. Shotgun, second and 10 from the Nebraska 41. Heupel backs up, 4-man rush this time. Heupel will run with it. He comes to it now, he looks downfield, now he tucks it under his arm, 35, 30, 25, and out of bounds. Great run by Heupel down to the 21-yard line. Ronaldo works, and Latrell are flanking Heupel. Blitz is on, Heupel pass. Nobody there at the 20, throws it away. No tight end. Shotgun from the Nebraska 20, second and 10. Heupel, back to pass. Good protection, really. Looks downfield, lobs pass. Caught at the 5, to the 4, it spins, he's down. Fagan has it at the 2-yard line. Great catch by Curtis Fagan. Shotgun formation. Play clock at 1. Hand off to Griffin. He's down, touchdown, Oklahoma. Over the left side, he spun and went in on the left side. 12th touchdown of the year for Griffin. Extra point at the south end zone. Duncan booms it through the uprights. He's perfect on the year. He now is 38 of 38. We have timeout. It's 14-7. Nebraska leads Oklahoma 14-13 to go second quarter. First time he's had to kick off against the breeze. Here it is. Nice high kick, very high. Joe Walker at the 3, to the 4, to the 5, goes to his right, and Josh Norman got him inside the 15. Norman came from the right side, a great tackle. The crowd appreciated that.
Boy, Norman was flying, wasn't he?
He was. Crouch the quarterback, I formation, Davies and Buckhalter in the I. Davies the fullback. Here's the fake to Buckhalter. Plenty of time. Crouch throws. It's tipped. It's almost intercepted by Michael Thompson. The ball was tipped by Torrance Marshall. I formation. Buckhalter at the top of the I. Here is Crouch on the option play. He pitches the ball. And coming left up to the 19-yard line is Buckhalter. Tackled after a pickup of 5. From the 19. Timeout by Crouch. The crowd was so loud. I think that caused that timeout to be taken. Tight end on the right. I formation. Very tight formation. Crouch races up. Quick pass. Thrown. Deflected. Incomplete. Deflected by Ryan Fisher. Waiting for the deep snap. And that's from John Garrison. Gets the ball back in good shape. Here's a beautiful kick with the wind. Chasing Thatcher way back inside the 20 to the 17. Comes to his right. Now he just sort of stands there trying to wait for blocking to develop. It does not. And he was tackled by Randy Stella, linebacker. Under center is Heupel with 3 wide receivers left. He races up, quick spot pass, caught at the 18, to the 20, that's Mackey, to the 30, to the 35, to the 37-yard line in Sooner territory. Man in motion from left to right, Damian Mackey, who made the catch on the last pass play. 6-man rush. Heupel lobs a pass downfield, and it's incomplete. Oh, he caught it. He caught it on the ground. Andre Woolfolk deflected the ball away from the defensive cornerback, Deion Booker. The ball came down while he was laying on the ground right to him. All right, Sooners under center now. That is in the handoff to Griffin over the right side. Gets across the 30 to the 29-yard line. Man in motion, Josh Norman. Shotgun formation from the 29. The blitz is on. Now we have flags flying. Illegal motion, I think, on the Sooners. So that's the first penalty on the Sooners, I believe. 2 wide receivers left, and also to the right is Trent Smith. In motion, Savage. Shotgun. Heupel gets the snap. Throws it. Caught. Dropped. Thrown behind Norman at the 30. Shotgun formation. Savage in motion. Here's the blitz. Heupel backs up. He lobs a long pass down the middle. Fagan at the 5. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A great catch. No flags. A great play. They beat the blitz that time, and the Sooners have a chance to tie it up with an extra point on the 34-yard pass play. Here's the extra point attempt at the south end zone. Tim Duncan. The snap, the ball down, the kick in the air. He boomed it through. He hasn't missed this year. 39 of 39. Timeout. Game tied 14-all. 10:52 to go before halftime. We are back with you, and here's the kickoff. A beautiful kickoff against the wind. Taken in the end zone by Walker. He's at the 5 to the 10. He's hit. He's snowed under short of the 15-yard line. Miller and Alexander in the eye behind Crouch from the 13. Crouch gives to Alexander. He runs into a pile. He's stuffed. They're overloaded to the left side. Unbalanced line to the left. What it amounts to. Crouch under center goes to the right, the short side of the field. Hands off to Miller, who gained a huge gain earlier in the game on that same play. 2 of 4 on third down conversions. From the 19, they need to go to the 23. 4 yards to go. Here's Crouch. Fakes to one handoff. He'll keep the ball. Big hole for him, and he's hit. And let's see whether he made it. It just depends on the spot. First down, 10 yards to go. Now they have a stack eye. 3 guys behind the quarterback. In other words, now man in motion. Here's a fake handoff. Crouch keeps the ball. He's killed. He really got nailed at the 22-yard line. On a second down 11 from the Nebraska 23. Back to passes now is Crouch. Screen pass incomplete. Sooners were rushing it well. As breaking through, I think, was Wilson. Yes. 11 yards to go on third down from the Nebraska 23. I formation. Eric Crouch under center. Eric Crouch fakes a handoff. Back to pass. Safety blitz. He's back. He throws a pass way behind the intended receiver. Incomplete. And the Sooners harassing Crouch now, giving him, putting some pressure on him. Incomplete. Well, it's Haydenfeld in to punt. He punted 34 yards and 62 yards in this game. It's his 3rd time he's punted. Snap is up, blocked. Sooners block it. It's picked up at the 6 to the 5. Woolfolk's got it inside the 5. First and goal. Josh Norman blocked the punt from Haydenfeld, and the Sooners have the ball at the 3-yard line after the blocked punt by Josh Norman. Quentin Griffin is behind Josh Heupel. Griffin gets the handoff. Veers to his right. He blasts down to the 2. Single tailback is Luttrell. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's the give to Luttrell. He's tripped up. He fights forward. He may get to the 1. Under center is Heupel. Maybe changing the play. Showing blitz. Heupel hands to Griffin. Left side. Nothing there. First time he's tried from this distance. Snap. Ball down. Kick in the air. Booms it through. And it's good. Sooners are on top. 17-14. You'd like to have 7, but you'll take 3. And let's take a timeout. 17-14, Oklahoma on top. 6:06 to go second quarter. And here's Tim Duncan approaching the ball. Gets the leg into it. Another fine kick, 2 yards deep into the end zone. This time Walker will touch it back, which is a moral victory for the Sooners as they tried to run it out last time. I formation. Miller and Alexander in that eye now behind Crouch. There's the reverse. Newcomb sweeping, hitting the backfield, and Roy Williams tackles him at the 14 for a loss of 6. Heineke got him first. No tight end on a 2nd and 16 from the Nebraska 14. Shotgun, Crouch, Back to pass. Great protection. Caught by Newcomb at the 19. He's hit by Kalmus, and he stopped right there. 3 of 6 on third down conversions. Nebraska's Crouch under center. Offset I formation from their own 19. Need to go to the 30. Crouch. Back to pass. He's being rushed. He's hit just he throws. Incomplete. And that was Rocky Kalmus, who nailed him just as he released the ball. He had his punt blocked by Josh Norman the last time. Snap. The ball is in the air. He got the kick away this time. J.T. Thatcher takes it. The Oklahoma 32, 35, 40 to his right, to the 45, and up to the 46. Good field position. Sooners in the shotgun. Savage in motion from wide right to the left. Heupel waits for the snap, gets it from Bubba Bertram, looks to his left, throws a pass, caught, and then tackled immediately. Griffin makes the catch out of the backfield. He's tackled immediately by Joe Walker. Shotgun formation. The blitz. Back to pass. Heupel lobs it. Caught at the 45. That's Fagan at the 50. Makes a tackle and miss. Gets to the 45 in Nebraska territory. Well, these receivers of the Sooners do such a great job after they catch the ball. It's a shotgun. 2 of 5 on third down conversions. A yard to go on third down. And Nebraska looked like they might be offside. Here is a long pass down for Savage. Interference is called on him as he makes the catch. He caught the ball as he out-battled DeJuan Gross. Quentin Griffin is behind Heupel, who's under center. 3 wide receivers to the right. Now in motion is Josh Norman. The handoff goes to Norman. He goes to the left side, to the 5. Touchdown Oklahoma around the left side. Handoff to Josh Norman. He came in motion, you'll remember. Got the handoff and went in. And the Sooners are up 23-14 with 2:41 to go before halftime. Great block by Frank Romero. He picked the guy off that Merv was talking about. Here's the extra point. Ball down, kick in the air. Good. Timeout. Oklahoma leads 24-14 by 10 over Nebraska with 2:41 to go before halftime. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. A great kickoff for Tim Duncan. Goes into the end zone. That's the cheering you hear. And Nebraska will again touch it back, and they will have their 7th possession. Nebraska 1st and 10 from their own 20. High formation. Here's Crouch, turn, hands off to his tailback. He's grabbed by Everidge. Everidge nails him after a yard pickup. Correll Buckhalter, the ball carrier. 2 wide receivers to the right for Nebraska, tight end on the left. Sooners showing blitz from the 21. Crouch backs up after a fake option. Now he'll keep it and go to the left. He's being chased. He gets to the 21, and he's tackled by Roger Steffen, originally a walk-on. We got a yard. Great play by Roger Steffen from El Reno. 114 yards rushing for Nebraska in the first quarter, 10 yards in the second quarter. Here we go. 4 wide receivers. Crouch back, inside screen, underthrown. He dropped it, incomplete. As Crouch got the snap on the shotgun and just fired it into the ground. Haydenfeld, back to punt the ball. Snap, and here's the kick. Another good kick. Thatcher retreats to the 22, to his left. Dodges one tackler, spins at the 26, tackled at about the 26 or 7. Oklahoma with their 7th possession of their own 27. First down and 10 yards to go. We have a flag. Illegal substitution, I believe. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for the Sooners, leading 24-14. Heupel on a handoff to Griffin. Griffin over the right side of the 23. It's a yard. Shotgun formation this time from the 23-yard line. Here's Heupel. Same play, hands to Griffin. Fake left, comes back to the right. Jukes him at the 28 and gets to the 30-yard line. From the 30-yard line, Sooners have about 7 yards to go for the first down. Heupel under center, 19 seconds to go before halftime. Heupel gets the exchange, turns, hands the ball off over the right side. Griffin gets to the 31-yard line. Snap is back. Here's the punt. Kicking downfield. Fair catch signal for. Newcomb lets the ball hit. It bounces across the 25. And the clock is running down as the ball rolls dead with a second. Now that's the end of the first half. So Nebraska didn't feel the punt. Bobby Newcomb let it roll. And the first half ends with a punt of 51 yards. Quentin Griffin will be behind Josh Heupel, who's under center. 3 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Nebraska showing blitz. At this point, Heupel raises up, quick pass, caught behind the line. Norman at the 20, puts the head down to 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. To his left at the 40, and then he's tackled at the Nebraska 36-yard line. Boy, he almost broke that all the way. A great catch and run by Josh Norman. Joe Walker saved the touchdown for Nebraska. 34 yards on the game. Shotgun formation. Josh Heupel waiting for the center. Gets it from Bertram. Looks, throws, caught. Oh, great catch by Savage with the guy hanging all over him for a short gain of about 3 yards. Two wide receivers left, one to the right. Second down play from the 33. 7 yards to go. Under center is Heupel. In motion, his hands off to Fagan, goes wide left. Not much there for him, and he's gang tackled. They're all over that one. He had to retreat, actually, even farther back. 3 of 7 on third down conversions. The snap. Heupel backs up. 4-man rush. Heupel chased out of the pocket, throws a pass, and it's knocked away, incomplete at the 28-yard line. Good defense by Erwin Sweeney. Joe Walker is deep to receive the punt from the toe of Jeff Ferguson. Snap is back. He punts it sky high against the wind. Ante Jones tries to get it before it goes into the end zone and can't do it. Touchback. Nebraska will start after the 35-yard punt at their own 20-yard line. From the 20, Nebraska 1st and 10, I formation. Alexander is the tailback, Miller the fullback. Crouch on the delay. He goes over the right side and is flipped down by Kalmbas after a gain of a yard to the 21. Second down 9 from the Nebraska 21. Again, the I formation, the straight I. Crouch, now down the line, option play, cuts up the right side, finds some running room. He breaks it to the 35 to the 40, almost broke that all the way. And Derek Strait got him, but not before he got up to the 40 for a gain of 19 yards. So it's 1st and 10 Nebraska. I formation, they have the stacked eye. Now Crouch fakes to his fullback. He back to pass. He's being rushed. He is sacked back at the 30-yard line by Torrance Marshall. A sack by Torrance Marshall. His 3rd of the year. Nebraska now will be in an obvious passing situation, it would seem, from their own 31. Second, and it's shotgun formation. 2nd and 18, back to pass. Crouch that's in trouble. Chase been tackled back at the 22 by Torrance Marshall. Torrance Marshall, back to back. I don't know whether they'll call that a sack or not. He was running for his life on the far side, and the loss goes from the 31 back to the 22. Ball's at the 22. It's 3rd and 27 for Nebraska. They have to have the ball at their own 22, need to get to the 50 for the first down. 3 of 8 on third down conversions. Crouch, straight drop back. He looks to pass. He throws. Intercepted at the 32 by Derek Strait. He's to the 20. He's to his right at the 17. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. To the 5. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Derek Strait picked it off and went in. Derek Strait from Austin Lanier. Derek Strait, first interception of the year, and since he's a freshman, red shirt, that's his first of a career, and the extra point is through the middle, and the Sooners up their lead to 31-14, beg your pardon, with 10:23 to go, third period. We have 10:23 to go in the third period. Third interception for a touchdown this year, by the way. Here's the kickoff into the end zone, 3 yards deep. Walker touches it back, and Nebraska starts from their own 20. Again, first down, 10 yards to go. And Nebraska with Crouch under center in the straight eye from their own 20. First down, 10 yards to go. Crouch on the option play, running to his right. He pitches the ball out. Alexander gets upfield, bangs his way past the 25 to the 28-yard line. Did a nice job running. Alexander did after he was hit initially. From the 29, there's a handoff to Miller, the fullback, into the line, and he's hit hard. And they'll give him forward progress, I believe. All right, third down inches from the 29. Crouch leans in. And the big old Nebraska line in there, and he didn't get much, but I think they did get a first down. All right, Huskers 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. I formation. Alexander top of the I. Fake to the fullback. Crouch down the line of scrimmages. Marshall broke through, just destroyed the play as he crashed through on the right side. Now Nebraska with a 2nd and 11 from their own 29. I formation again, tied in on the right side. Crouch, flat pass, inside screen. It's caught by Newcomb. Newcomb, a great runner, gets upfield across the 35 to the 38-yard line. Boy, is he slippery. Corey Heineke makes the stop. Two fullbacks in front of Alexander. They're stacked eye, and handoff to the tailback over the left side, and he gets the first down with a lunge at the 41-yard line. 4 wideouts now for Nebraska. Wing back, double wing. Now there's a handoff over the right side, and that's to the Alexander. He goes over the right side and gets about 2 or 3. Nebraska second down play, about 6 from their own 45. I formation. Crouch on the option play to the left. coming down the line of scrimmage. He's hit hard. He's hit again, and he's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Calvis hit him first, and then Brandon Everidge and Torrance Marshall lended a hand. Tight end on the left, and 2 wide receivers right and 1 to the left. Crouch under center from the 45. Drops straight back to pass. He throws. It's caught by Newcomb, I believe, right at the yard line needed for the first down at the Oklahoma 48. From the 48 in Sooner territory, Nebraska I formation. Tight end is on the left. Crouch hands off the tailback. Alexander down over the left side. Roy Williams has him. Stephen ends the play. Pickup of 2 from the 48 down to the Sooner 46. From the Oklahoma 46-yard line. Crouch fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. Good protection. Now he runs out of the pocket. He throws a pass. Incomplete far side. Intended for Tracy Wistrom. 8 yards to go. 6 of 12 on third down conversions. Double wing set up. Crouch fakes the handoff. Option play. Crouch. He's hit in the backfield and can't regain his balance, and they get him after no gain. Roy Williams makes a great play. Hayden Felt is back deep to punt the ball on a apparent punt on a 4th down play.
That's our regular defense in there now.
Low snap to center. Gets the kick underway. A high kick that's going to sail into the end zone, it appears, and it hits in the end zone. So a 46-yard punt, and the Sooners will start at their own 20, first down and 10 yards to go. Heupel is under center. Sooners, because of that interception for a touchdown by Strait, really haven't been in the game that much as far as offense. Quentin Griffin over left tackle actually ran into his own man. Got about 3 yards on the carry over left side. The Sooners like for that clock to run. Shotgun formation. Nebraska showing blitz. Heupel lobs a pass downfield for Trent Smith, and interference is called. Late flag. It was picked off by Nebraska.
Pass interference on the offense. Penalty line, first down.
So Nebraska gets the interference, or gets the interception. The interference called on Trent Smith in trying to make the catch. That's a tough call. 145 passes in a row without an interception for Heupel until that play. So Nebraska now at the Oklahoma 40 has great field position, 1st and 10, I formation. Miller and Alexander, handoff to Alexander, right side. He's hit at the 40 and gets about a yard. Roy Williams on a great play. 2 wide receivers left from Nebraska. Davidson and Newcomb from the Oklahoma 39. Crouch back to pass, good protection. Throws a long pass downfield for Wistrom. It's caught out of bounds. Davison made the catch, not Wistrom, Davison, but he was out of bounds. Michael Thompson was defending on the play. Under center is Crouch, 6 of 13 on third down conversions. Newcomb in motion. Crouch is back to pass. He throws down the middle. It's caught by Newcomb, but he's tackled short of the first down at the 34. 1 wide receiver right, 2 to the left. From Alexander is the tailback behind Eric Crouch, the quarterback. Crouch, straight drop back to pass. He throws a pass, and it's incomplete. Intended for Newcomb. The ball is turned over on downs to the Sooners, and Merv, that was huge, I would think.
Huge play by the defense. That I think that we'll look back and say may have been the biggest play in the game when it's all over with.
Sooners leading 31-14 with 2:01 to go third period. Man in motion is Fagan from left across the formation. Heupel with the blitz. Has to pass. Caught by Fagan at the 39-yard line. And it could be a personal foul as Heupel was smeared after he threw the ball up to the line of scrimmage under center from the Nebraska 46. First down and 10. Double tight end on the tight slot on the right side. Here's Heupel faking the handoff. He's optioning. He pitches back to Griffin, sweeping the left side. Gets all the way down to the 38-yard line. Erwin Sweetie on the option. 2nd down 2 from the 38-yard line. Need to get to the 36 for the first down in Nebraska territory. Shotgun this time. Heupel backs up. Good protection this time. Throws a pass. Incomplete. Intended for Fagan. Nice pass defense by Joe Walker. Tipped it away. So here it is. 3rd and 2 at the Nebraska 38 with 1:32 to go before the end of the third period. From the shotgun, Josh Heupel. Flags are down. Sooners were in motion. That was rather obvious. Sooners leading 31-14. A minute and a half to go third period. Heupel backs up. He looks. He rolls to his left. He'll run with it. He's at the 40, 35, has the first down, and then dives, slides under a tackler, Troy Watchorn, at the 33. The wide side of the field is to the right. Heupel from the shotgun, back to pass. He looks, he throws, down the middle, deflected, incomplete, off the hands of Mackey at the 20. 52 seconds to go third period. Sooners going against the wind here in the third period. Heupel under center. Quick snap, pass in the flat, caught by Mackey at the 35. He's tackled on a great tackle at the 32. That was a great play by Keo Craver. To his left is Luttrell. Burcham from the shotgun centers it back. 6-man rush. Heupel in trouble and just takes the sack at the 40 as the third quarter will come to a conclusion. As we begin the final period of play, the Sooners leading by 17, 31-14. Snap on the money. Ferguson pushes it downfield. Looks like a pretty good kick. Fair catch signal for it. And Ante Jones tries to deflect it, and DeJuan Gross knocks him off of it. They need a big play man back there, and Newcomb's it. He can make things go. Double wing setup for Nebraska. Man in motion is Newcomb. Crouch down the line of scrimmage. Tries to pitch to Newcomb. Up the sideline, gets about 8. Double wing setup again for Nebraska. And in the backfield behind the quarterback is Alexander. Give to Alexander up the middle and gets not quite to the first down, it appears. They had needed only 2. Centers up over the ball, Raiola. And this Crouch leaning into the pile. He'll get the first down. And Nebraska has first down number 13. Tight end on the right side is Western. Single tailback is Buchholter. Here's Eric Crouch dropping straight back to pass. Quick spot pass is caught, and then John Gibson, who made the catch at the 36, lost his balance and went to the turf right there. New tight end is Aaron Galladay as Nebraska has 4 yards to go on this second down play. Crouch, great protection, throws a pass downfield, caught at the Oklahoma 45 by Davidson, and he's tripped up by Michael Thompson at the 42. Here's Crouch changing the play. It's in the shotgun formation from the 42. Crouch keeps the ball to his left. He's hit hard after he picks up a couple, and he's still fighting forward. They'll call him down at the 40. Picked up 2. Rocky Kalmus on the tackle. Nebraska 2 wide receivers to the wide side of the field to the right and 1 wide left. Tight end on the right side. Crouch backs up to pass. He looks right, looks left. He'll run with it. He cuts downfield, gets around him at the 30. At the 25, he's tripped up by Brandon Everidge. From the 25, straight I formation. Here's Crouch, handing the ball off. Buchholter over the right tackle. Gets about 2 or 3 perhaps. Single tailback is Buchholter behind Crouch. He backs up out of 5-step drop. Quick pass is caught by Davidson. And he fumbles the ball. The Sooners recover at the 20-yard line. Brandon Everidge recovers. I think the Derek Strait may have stripped that ball when it was caught. And Davidson fumbled it, and it was recovered by Brandon Everidge at the 20 in Sooner territory. How about that? First down and 10 yards to go. Shotgun formation. Josh Heupel with 11:05 to go, fourth period. Gets the snap. Backs up a couple of steps. Throws a pass. It's incomplete at the 23. Intended for Damian Mackey. Double covered. Nebraska puts in an extra defensive back. Wide receiver Trent Smith goes wide right. Here is a pass to the near sideline. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 10:56 to go. The clock stopped on an incompletion, or out of bounds play actually. Heupel gets the snap. He looks to pass. He's looking upfield. He'll run with it, and he's sacked at the 15-yard line. Newcomb is single safety back to receive the punt. Ferguson gets the high snap, puts the kick into a line drive kick. Newcomb backs up, takes it at the 30, juggles it a minute, gets it, goes to it. He fumbles the ball. They fumbled it, and there's a pile at the 32, and it's Nebraska recovering at the 30. Newcomb got it back. Nebraska from their own 32, first and 10, as they drove all the way downfield and then stripped the ball on a completion, and the Sooners got the recovery. Option play, catch around the left side, gets by one man to the 40, the 45, and Kalmus gets him along with Michael Thompson. 9:53 to go, fourth period. 2 wide receivers right, plus a tight end. 1 wide receiver left. Crouch drops straight back to pass. He looks, a long pass downfield, out of bounds and incomplete. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. From the 50, second and 10. Crouch races up, quick spot pass deflected and knocked away by Corey Heineke, who's 6'1". 7 of 15 on third downs for Nebraska. 9:39 to go, fourth period. I formation, 2 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Eric Crouch fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He throws a pass. It's knocked away and complete. Through behind Davidson. Dan Haydenfeld will be the kicker. He's done a good job for Nebraska, kicking against the wind here. Has the snap, almost blocked that time. He boomed the ball downfield. It's over the head and into the end zone of J.T. Thatcher. 50-yard punt from the Oklahoma 20. First down, 10 yards to go. Man in motion. Savage from right to left across the behind the formation. Handoff goes to Quentin Griffin over the right side. Oh, he almost broke it, but he got out 2 or 3. Second down 7 for Oklahoma from their own 23. Again, the shotgun formation. Josh Heupel gets the exchange, gives the ball to Griffin. He keeps it. Heupel keeps the ball. 25, 30, and he slides down after the first down at the 34. What a great fake. Ball's at the Oklahoma 34 now, 1st and 10. Under center is Josh Heupel. Luttrell in motion. Handoff goes to Quentin Griffin. He hits into the pile and gets nothing. Shotgun formation. Second down play. They're showing blitz. Handoff to Griffin over left tackle. Gets it across the 35, 36, 37, maybe a little farther than that. Clock running at 7.5 minutes to go. 2 wide receivers left. 4 of 11 on third down conversions. Heupel sends a man in motion. That's Savage. Heupel fakes the handoff. He'll do the same play he did before. He'll run with it, and this time he gets to the 438. Fans wanted a late hit call, but I don't believe so. The guy, Heupel, just took to the ground when he saw there wasn't any yardage to be made, and it's 4th down play. Waiting on this 4th down punting situation. Snap is back at Jeff Ferguson. Puts the kick into it, and they'll rough the kicker as he's hit just after he punted the ball. The punt is rolling dead across the 20 to the 18-yard line. Griffin is the only back behind quarterback Heupel. Man in motion. Fake to Savage. Back to throw is Heupel. Nowhere to throw to, so he'll run with it. He cuts outside. 45, 40, still on 35, down to the 30-yard line. Holy cow. He outran Carlos Polk. He got 17 yards. 47 yards on 8 carries. Ball is at the Nebraska 30, 1st and 10. That's the 19th first down for Oklahoma. From the shotgun, man in motion, and we have a flag. Oklahoma's 4th penalty will put it back at the Nebraska 35, and it'll be 1st and 15 with 5:31 to go. 8th play of this drive. Shotgun, 1st and 15 from the Nebraska 35. Heupel hands the ball off to Griffin over left tackle, and he's down to the 31. Second down, 11 yards to go. Shotgun. Heupel hands the ball off over the left side. Griffin, 30, 25. Good hole over the left side, opened up by Al Basinger, or Howard Duncan rather, and Frank Romero. Woolfolk wide left, shotgun. Nebraska showing blitz. Handoff to Griffin, tries to dodge one tackle, couldn't do it, and he's tackled for a loss. I think the Sooners are letting the clock run down. Then they maybe call a timeout. Patrick Fletcher signals timeout. And with 3:08 to go, we will take a break. Oklahoma leads it 31-14. The cheer goes up. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. 2 wide receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Man in motion, Damian Mackey from left to right. Heupel waits the snap. Gets it from Bertram. Backs up. Looks. Throws a pass. Caught at the 15. First down, Oklahoma. Oh, that was a great play. All right, from the 15, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Savage across the back of the formation. Heupel gets the snap. Hands to Griffin. Right side. Breaks one tackle, but doesn't get much. Man in motion is Matt Anderson from right to left. Heupel gives to Griffin. Goes right. Back to his left. Dodges down. Jumps in for a couple of yards to the 13. 2 wide receivers left. 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Heupel hands the ball off to Griffin again. He goes to the left side and loses a yard back to the 14. Under a minute now as the Sooners have Heupel under center from the 15. Leading by 17. Heupel turns, gives the ball off to Griffin, sweeping the right side. Good block by Luttrell. He's at the 10. He dives down the left side
Didn't get it.
did not get the first down, but he puts it at the 6. And turn it over on downs at the 6. From the 6-yard line in Nebraska territory. First down and 10 yards to go. Eric Crouch in the shotgun. He's in his end zone. Looking to pass. Throws a long pass upfield. Incomplete with 37 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 from the 6-yard line. Here's Crouch. He'll run with it to the left side. Gets by Kalmus up the sideline and out of bounds. It was Brandon Everidge who escorted him out. From the 12, here's Crouch. Back to pass. He fires. Way overthrown. And that's 28 seconds to go. And brings up 4th down from the Nebraska 12. Here's 4th down play from the 12. The one back behind Crouch. He drops back to pass. He's being chased. And he's sacked at the 5-yard line by Barry Holliman with 23 seconds to go. Sooners break their huddle. It'll be Patrick Fletcher, I believe, or is that Hibble? Let's check it. Jason White is the quarterback. He touches the knee, and here comes Here come the fans or the student body. And the clock is running, and hopefully nobody will call timeout. It's just madhouse on the field. And there it is. Officially, the time has run out. Oklahoma beats Nebraska 31-14. And the Sooners are bound to move to number 1, 31-14. Holy cow, 31 unanswered points. Tremendous.